VivziePop. Medrano has become a true inspiration for every young artist dreaming of turning small projects into something massive. Her success looks like that classic Hollywood fantasy where someone works super hard online and suddenly becomes a huge player in the entertainment industry. Before Hazbin Hotel became one of the biggest adult animated series today, she was known for her animations on YouTube and her webcomic Zoophobia. She slowly built her audience step by step, with dedication and passion powering her entire journey. The Hazbin Hotel pilot itself was not funded by a studio, but directly by fans, through Patreon, which already shows how deeply connected the fan base has always been. That fame power became part of the DNA of this show. After the pilot dropped online and completely blew up, it caught the attention of major companies. A24 came on board as the official production partner, and then Prime Video picked it up to stream worldwide. Suddenly, VivziePop's dream became a reality. The Hazbin Hotel and Helluva Boss fan communities, known together as the Helluverse Fandom, grew at a speed that surprised even seasoned industry people. Every tiny update from the creators went viral. A simple character design reveal would cause chaos across the internet. Even jokes about Tumblr sexism became discussions entire writers' rooms had to learn about because fans cared so intensely. Once Season 1 of Hazbin Hotel premiered, everything exploded even more. Songs from the show literally charted on Billboard. Viewership numbers were massive. And Prime Video clearly knew they had a hit. Seasons 3 and 4 were greenlit before anyone had even seen Season 2. That barely ever happens in adult animation. It showed pure confidence in VivziePop's vision. People now speak about Hazbin Hotel as proof that independent animation can rise to the very top of the industry. And every bit of praise has been earned by a team that puts their heart and soul into every frame. But there is one unexpected downside that comes with such a passionate audience. Fans don't just love the show, they feel personally connected to it. They want the story, the ships, the character arcs, and the big emotional moments to go exactly the way they imagine. And because VivziePop listens and cares about her audience, many fans believe their own comments or theories might influence future episodes. But here's the truth. A harsh reality that might disappoint people dreaming that their Reddit thread changed a storyline. VivziePop told it very clearly in a recent interview. She explained that animation is always years ahead of what the public sees. Season 4 is already written. Season 2 hasn't even aired yet. Production is locked before fans give reactions. So if someone hopes that the team reads a feedback post today and magically rewrites something tomorrow, that simply cannot happen. She said it honestly eats. There's no way for fan feedback on the actual story or narrative or characters, because the entire plot path is already decided far in advance. They need to commit to a planned journey. This does not mean that VivziePop ignores fans. She genuinely pays attention to what the audience enjoys. She notices which characters are becoming favorites, which relationships viewers get emotional about, and which jokes turn into iconic fandom moments. but none of that can affect the story arcs already in the pipeline. The soonest fan desires could possibly show up in a meaningful way. Season 5, and that's being optimistic. She gave a great example. Fans criticized the very fast pacing in Season 1. And yes, that was a major topic across social media. People wanted more breathing room for the story and deeper character exploration. No. But guess what? The creators already knew the pacing was tight while they were making it. They simply didn't have the time or freedom then, because Season 1 was being created before any guarantee of future seasons existed. They didn't know whether they would ever get more episodes, so they tried to pack in as much story as possible before losing the chance. Now that they have a confident long-term future, the situation is different. VivziePop says Season 2 feels like a whole new level. With Seasons 3 and 4 already secure, the writing could slow down, not in a bad way, but in a balanced way. She finally has the space to focus on character moments, on letting relationships breathe, on letting personalities develop more naturally over time. This is exactly what fans asked for, but the decision came internally, not because of feedback, but because the creators finally gained security and room to grow. Animation, especially Hazbin hotel animation, is one of the toughest production processes you can imagine. Every character is hand-drawn. The designs are incredibly detailed and stylized. And the show is filled with musical numbers that require extra animation work and coordination with music teams. A single season can take 2 whole years or more. That means the team can't slam on the brakes and wait to hear what Twitter thinks before continuing with later episodes. If they slowed down like that, fans would be waiting 10 years for the next season. And nobody would want that. VivziePop emphasized again that fan reactions are still helpful. The creators look at what characters people are drawn to emotionally. They notice shipping trends and fan favorite dynamics. They find opportunities to expand side characters later. But this kind of influence is more like planting seeds for the future. It might turn into something years later, but it cannot rewrite something already in motion. She is extremely proud of Season 1 because it proved the show could work. It was bold, stylish, handcrafted, filled with unforgettable songs, and it delivered everything fans loved in massive doses. But with Season 2, the team could build something even bigger and more confident. She calls it a different beast, because now she knows the world will continue. They don't have to cram everything into one season anymore. The upcoming seasons give them the chance to treat the story more like a long novel. They can introduce mysteries and actually pay them off properly. They can dig deeper into character backstories and emotional connections. Things that didn't fit in Season 1 can now find a home later. VivziePop says the biggest gift a storyteller can receive is runway, knowing the story gets to continue without fear of cancellation. She believes Season 2 improves everything: the scale of the world, the music quality, the writing flow, the character growth, the dramatic arcs, all leveling up beyond anything they managed before. and she is genuinely excited for people to see how much stronger the show gets. One very important thing fans should understand is that animation production is like a train. Once it's going, it cannot reverse direction without disaster. So even if fans think creators saw their comment and changed something, VivziePop gently confirms, nope. The team likely already internally recognized those same concerns before anyone even posted them. The creators live inside the story every single day. They are aware of what could be stronger and how to polish the show's flow. Still, none of this reduces the importance of the fanbase. Their passion literally made Hazbin Hotel possible. Their excitement gives the project life every time episodes drop. Fans are the biggest reason the show keeps growing. But storytelling requires a strong steering hand, and that must remain with the people creating the narrative. In the end, the best gift fans can give isn't demands or expectations. It is faith. Trust that VivziePop and her team care just as much about these characters as the fans do. Trust that they want to tell this story right, without rushing, without reacting emotionally to trending tweets, and without turning the narrative into a fan-driven checklist. Hazbin Hotel is no longer a tiny independent project trying to fit everything into one risky pilot. It is a massive franchise with years of storytelling planned out ahead. The creators finally have the room to explore every big moment, reveal hidden histories, build romances slowly, create new conflicts, and let this hellish world evolve into something even more powerful. VivziePop's journey proves that creative dreams can grow while still staying personal and passionate. But that also means protecting the story from becoming fan-controlled chaos. Support, love, and hype will always matter, and the creators will always notice what the audience cherishes. But the story itself, that belongs to VivziePop, just as it always has. So yes, fans make the Helliverse special. But the creator controls the narrative. And, honestly, that's exactly how the show will remain amazing season after season.